Introducing the Coda Bow Escent. New to the Coda Bow Master Series lineup, the Escent is aimed at giggy musicians who play across a variety of genres. Whether it's a bluegrass hootenanny, a quiet wedding, or an audition for an orchestra, Coda Bow claims that the Escent is the professional bow for the alt-genre player. Today we have V and Lewis to help us compare the Escent with a few other bows we carry here at Shar. We will be comparing the Coda Bow Escent against the Coda Bow Marquise and the Presto Impulse. We picked the Coda Bow Marquise because it is the Escent's Master Series sibling and theoretically a more advanced bow. We picked the Presto Impulse because a lot of us here at Shar love it, and we believe that it's one of the best carbon fiber bow options available. Without further ado, let's see how it stacks up. All right, awesome. So we gave you guys a little bit of time to mess with these bows, see what they're about. How do you think the Escent compared to the Marquise and the Impulse?
Sure, yeah. So the Marquise, I'll start with the Marquise. Compared to the Escent, I thought the Marquise was lighter overall, especially in the frog and the tip, but especially in the tip. I thought that the Escent had a decent amount of weight focused in the tip across the bow, and the Marquise was had most of its weight angled toward the frog, and I thought that the Marquise handled fairly well. Bow changes were very easy, very effortless. Sound overall handling was very effortless on the Marquise. For the Impulse, compared to the Escent, I thought the Impulse was also similarly well weighted. The Impulse was slightly heavier than the Marquise, not quite as heavy as the Escent. Also, I thought the weight was balanced more towards the frog and away from the tip, and it also handled very well.
Yeah, I agree with Lewis on a lot of those points. I believe that the Marquise and the Impulse are both very well balanced. They handled very well. I especially liked how the Marquise handled when I was playing spiccato and really fast détaché. What I liked about the Escent was that it brought a really warm, creamy tone to whatever I was playing compared to the other two.
So do you think there were any downsides to the Escent or anything that you didn't enjoy about it?
It was fuzzier sounding. It brought a nice warm tone to whatever I was playing, but it also sounded fuzzier. Faster notes weren't quite as clear.
I agree with V. I think, to my preference, the Escent was a little heavy. I thought the handling, especially at the frog with bow changes, was a little bit more difficult. And overall, especially at the tip, I thought that the weight was a bit more than what I prefer in a bow.
Thank you so much to V and Lewis for helping us test these bows. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment of what you thought about these bows, hit that little notification bell, and we'll see you here next time.
The Marquise is next. The Marquise. The Marquise.
This guy sucks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Wow.
It's a SpongeBob.
That was beautiful.